favorite things to do growing up is when my mom would take us out on an outing to go through the neighborhoods and see these big homes. I was like, wow, what do these people do? I was fascinated. And you know, that question lingered with me a long time. Before long, I will be on my journey, hit the ground running, chasing my own dreams, become a TV news reporter, and eventually moved out here to sunny Southern California and just love covering red carpet events. I was on the red carpet. Hi, I'm Aleesha Cheney reporting live from the red carpet, and here comes Oprah. I loved it. But that dream of being in front of the camera eventually evolved. Before long, I wanted to own my own TV network. And so what did I do? I hit the ground running, wrote out my business plan, and started calling people that I knew. I'm gonna start a network. Do you wanna be my investor? Even though I had this great idea and good intentions, I'm actually glad they didn't invest in my dream, because I had no idea how to be a business owner. But one day that changed. I was traveling for Ford, and I got introduced to some successful entrepreneurs. And they said, Aleesha, what's your dream? I want to own a TV network. And he's like, you know what? I know some wealthy entrepreneurs who are very successful, and he's actually even coached his own son on how to be successful. First thing I think is, yes, my investors. So when I sit down to meet with them, he's like, Aleesha, you know, why should I consider investing some time into you? He didn't necessarily give me money. He said, I won't give you money. Instead of giving you a fish sandwich, I'll teach you how to fish. I'll teach you how to create wealth. So that started me on this journey of being mentored by some successful entrepreneurs. So what were some of the lessons that I learned from them? First lesson, apply what you know. Aleesha, the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is unsuccessful people may know the right thing, but successful people actually do it. You know, I feel fear, Aleesha, but you know what? I don't let that fear stop me. I may feel tired after a long, hard day, but I don't let my feelings determine what I do. I even have hard challenges come up in life, but I don't let disappointments keep me from moving forward. So what did I learn? The hardest person to lead is me. That if you want to be successful, you can't just be a hearer of the word, you actually have to be a doer. So what was the next lesson I learned? Be mentally tough. This was a tough one. If you've never taken inventory of your own thoughts, you may be surprised what runs through your mind. But what I learned from them is that the 6 inches between your ears is where the battle is won or lost. And what they told me, and what I started to recognize, is that when I found myself encountering a negative situation or a negative experience, and I'd start down that road of, you all know it, that inner critic. Oh, why would you do that, Aleesha? You're gonna fail. This makes no sense. What I started to do is catch myself. And that inner winner in me rose up. And I reminded myself who I am. I am a child of the living God. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I am an overcomer. I am a winner. I am victorious. Before I knew it, oh my goodness, that situation started to turn around. I had learned the power of positive self-talk. And I had turned that situation around by learning to tell myself a different story. And what I could see, the story that you tell yourself may be one thing, but you can change the story you tell yourself by the things you speak. And so I started to tell myself a different story. So what was the next lesson I learned? That next lesson was consistency is key. Once again, one thing they taught me was that unsuccessful people do occasionally what successful people do daily. That you have to determine where you want to end up, and when you decide where you want to end up, Aleesha, then every single day, consistently go in that direction. If you decide, Aleesha, you're going to go to LA, and then you start going to LA, and then you turn around, I'm going to Riverside. No, I'm going to LA. No, I'm going to Riverside. You'll never get to your destination. Instead, determine your destination, get in the car, put your foot on the gas pedal, and don't let up until you get to your destination. That quick, I learned consistency is key to breakthrough. So those are 3 of the lessons I learned from my mentors. And what I could see, that childhood question that I had, what do these people do? How do these people live in these big homes? Well, finally, I had met some people who lived in the mansions. And what did they do? Well, this couple, they were entrepreneurs. But really what I learned, these lessons, this is what caused them to live the life that they have. Thank you.